And the reason here's the second thing. The reason why that's important for me is because I'm convinced again and again that the enemy loves division. And just when you think you have it solved here, it pops up over here. And it's, unfortunately, it's not just within our city, it's within us in the body of Christ. And I don't like it, but it doesn't surprise me. And every time it rears its head, and sometimes, honestly, brothers and sisters, it rears its head in me, I have to say the enemy loves division. I was doing one of my doctoral courses was with a pastor from Denver, Colorado. His name is Robert Gelinas, great pastor. And we began to talk about unity in his city of Denver. And he said, here's where God has called me. I will never throw mud at any church in the body of Christ in Denver. I will never throw mud at them. So we're sitting there in class, and some of them came from that city. I didn't. And one of the persons in the class said, well, but what about that church? Like, they're kind of on the fringe. What about them? And he goes, let me say it again. I will never throw mud at any church in the body of Christ in Denver. Well, what about that church? And he goes, let me say it again. I will never throw mud. The enemy loves division. And sometimes it can seep into my own spirit. Even as one who's deeply committed to unity, I find myself thinking, what about them? I meet with a small group every 2 weeks. One is a former mayor of Philadelphia who's African-American. He's 82, and a number of pastors and leaders, nonprofit leaders who are white, one who's Korean, one who's just two who are Hispanic. And we begin to tell our stories. And we often have to apologize to each other because we form caricatures in our mind of what the other is like. And I'm just reminded again and again that the enemy loves division.